Hello. I'm an ADV, but I'm an ADV, bro. I'm one of you. I'm one of you. Ha! I'm one of you. I'm one of you. I was going to keep going, but I didn't know how dedicated I needed to be. Man, for you guys just listening that don't follow very closely, you have no fucking idea what's happening right now. It's a good episode, though. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Chase Ontwowheels here with my buddy Bo. And on today's season 3, episode 10,
we turn a bro into bros.
We finally get the S.
We earned the S on Adventure
We've earned
Bros.
the S. What is it? The little Xbox thing. Yes, unlocked. So guys, on today's show, well, for one, welcome to Live on Two Wheels, your weekly motorcycle live show. The number 2 motorcycle live show, some like to say. Yeah. Us. We like to say it. We like to say it, but we do come up with really good original ideas.
Hey! That's fucking great.
Fuck me! I'm just kidding.
Rip headphone users, including me right now.
Cheers. Guys, today's episode is a fun episode because we've been teasing it for a while. We've been talking about it for a while. It's been months since Bo became an ADV bro. He went out to his inaugural adventure out in the not Black Hills. It was Mojave, where he ventured out as part of the crew to blaze new trails in a area of motorcycle riding that nobody had really, in the shop at least, had really dove into. And we owe a shout out to Harley for that, because that was an opportunity they gave us.
Yep.
He came back with such renewed vigor in motorcycles, the likes of which I don't know I have ever experienced except for myself one time.
Yep.
And your entire motorcycling life entirely changed. And since then, like literally since that event, the ship that is the ship that is this channel has made a 2% move. Yeah. And over the long term, we are just oh God. Josh Hill, congrats on becoming Chase, just gifting memberships every single week. Yeah. Oh no, so much
his
noise.
2-month anniversary.
Ghost, congrats on your 2-month anniversary. Quick Shifter might bring out some things today. Oh shit.
Actually,
receipts are coming.
Rider Tech PT. All crew and ADVs now.
All crew is on ADV. So back to the story. So Bo goes out adventuring into this new style of riding, comes back, brings back this enthusiasm that is infectious, and you don't get that kind of enthusiasm from nothing. So that got me curious as somebody that's never really, I've ridden touring bikes, I've ridden supermotos on and off road, I've ridden a lot, have not done ADV though. So ever since then, you went down the path, you sold your Bolt, you got your Tiger 900.
Speaking of which, I got a video last night of it being fired up from the owner.
Oh, yay! It's a Yamaha, of course it is. Yeah. So then it was like you went down this ADV path. We went out to Black Hills with Revzilla's ADV Fest. Mm-hmm. Had such a cool time. Yep. And we are finally, I was bitten by the bug, but I have to, things take time. Yep. I've been messing with this ADV thing. What am I going to get? And I'm finally here. Ladies and gentlemen, I own an ADV bike. You sack of shit.
I fat-fingered it.
but it does make sense with the show. So, so if you haven't been able to tell, that's what we're going to talk about today. West Side Rider. What is that? 1 month anniversary.
Nice.
Look at all of our members getting their 1 month anniversaries. This is fun. Today we're going to talk about.
You still haven't updated the icons.
I confirmed, have not updated the icons. So today we're going to talk about the Ibex, And since you guys are like,
spoiler alert, that's the bike you get.
oh
It's
yeah,
in the
yeah,
thumbnail.
it's an Ibex. It's a CFMOTO Ibex 800 model. It's a T
Model T. You know.
I keep wanting to
They'll
say
crank it up in the
Model T, I
front.
know. Oh, my bike's cranking up, boys. Yeah, so it's the CFMOTO Ibex 800T. It's been a long time in the making. These conversations have been happening behind closed doors for quite a while. So today we're going to talk about it, and since you guys are like the inside crew, I think we're going to talk about build plans. I'm going to make a whole like C2W video about build plans, but I want to judge what you guys think about the potential build plans because I'm interested to see what y'all think.
We also have something. I'm going to put it to a vote.
Oh God!
When you look at it, I love it.
Oh, I made
a decal.
Bo went rogue today and decided to spend company time on making
we
a
were
random
watching
ass
we were
logo.
doing the premiere of the second coming of the first ride, and
What took a second to say?
while that was going on, I had an idea in my head, and I put it to
Yeah.
Photoshop.
Yeah. Well, we love you, Photoshop.
Yeah.
Also, is your CFMOTO shirt like super soft?
Yeah, so they're a great shirt. Yeah.
Like-
The blue one I wore yesterday.
Yeah, like super pro. Like
I
a lot
only
of
wish
companies,
it wasn't an extra large because I look like I'm wearing my big brother shirt.
Thanks. I think all those shirts were specifically sent for me, and then I, as
You just,
usual, I
like-
was like, let us share, let us share
Have
in
my
the treasures.
scraps.
No, I didn't even pick
Whatever
any.
hits the floor is yours.
I actually had all the shirts
Hasn't-
laid out before I picked anything. I would have picked the blue one.
There
actually.
was a large in there, and it was taken by someone else.
Am I wearing the large?
don't
No,
know.
I think this is extra large. So yeah, guys, let's go through let's go rewind and talk about all the regular
Bullshit.
live on two wheel stuff, the regular way the show goes. And this is not a spoiler about the motorcycle stuff. We released the video on Monday of us picking it up. We actually picked it up last Thursday, Friday.
Yes.
It was Thursday because we were rushing back to get on the live show.
Yep.
Yeah, so we picked it up last Thursday. Pickup video went live on Monday. First ride video went live on Wednesday and Thursday. We had a little hiccup that we needed to fix, but yeah, so let's get into the regular show stuff. This is Live on Two Wheels. Obviously, we're live with you guys right now, but the show is actually available even not live. If you go to the Live on Two Wheels YouTube channel, I should probably figure out a better way to say all that.
It's even available, not live.
Unlive.
Unlive.
Oh, no. Delete that from the history.
Unalive on Two Wheels.
No, stop. It's available even if you can't catch it live over on the Live on Two Wheels YouTube channel. You guys can click the link in and below. Also, we are available as podcasts. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, nobody really listens to anything else. I mean, they don't.
I don't know. Do we have the metrics to prove that?
I mean, yeah, if you want to see the Google Podcast analytics, they're not great. Okay, so if you guys are listening to us specifically on Apple Podcast, I would love it if you... Oh, the noise! The noise! Yay! West Side Rider says, Smort hoodie is also very soft. Shout out Smort Store. If we had one here, we could wear it. Just saying.
Dude, good lord.
Just saying. Hashtag India, of course. Just it goes without saying. Hashtag India. I'm in on it now.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna like
I
feed
was still
into
wondering
it.
if you were just
you
like,
waiting for me to ask what?
I still don't know what's going on.
I mean, that's fair. I could see me doing that. If you guys are specifically on Apple Podcasts, we would absolutely love it if you guys left us a review on there. If you do leave us a review on there, we will pick your name and send you a decal. Super nice decal. If we pick your name, we'll read your review here on the show. So go over there
because we don't have one to read tonight.
Yes, absolutely. that's the long and the short of it.
Yeah.
Or just
all that
the long.
to say,
do it.
please go do that.
Okay, so wonder the. I just had stroke.
Wonder the sea.
I wish I wish I was
track.
on it. I wish I was on it to where if something like that happened, I could just like I could just go straight into it.
Yep.
My brain does not work like that. But we also have a I guess we call it a sub community at this point in Discord. So if you guys are obviously fans, motorcyclists, you're watching the show, or
Just us. I don't know. That'd be weird.
Yeah, that would be strange. Don't do that. There's better use for your time.
I want to know who's here and hates motorcycles.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. Fuck bikes, you guys are cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a Discord full of motorcycle enthusiasts, just like most of you guys probably are. If you guys want to check it out, there's always links in the descriptions. You can go over there, check it out.
By the way, you need to update that invite link.
Yes, we do. We just got an upgraded Discord thing.
Yeah.
So
we got our own custom invite link.
It's a Discord on 2 wheels, basically.
No,
It's close to that.
Yeah,
though.
it's on 2 wheels, the number 2.
Yeah. So if you guys want to check that out, it's cool. It's a fun place to hang out with people that are niched all the way down.
Yep.
Because like a motorcycle is a niche, being on Discord is a niche. Hanging out with people on Discord who also like motorcycles, like YouTube content, that's a small group of people. You can't walk into Publix and be like, hey man, you into motorcycle YouTube? You know what I'm saying? It's a small group. Anyway, it's a group of cool people. There's also a page over there, my favorite page, not to pick favorites, but it is.
But allow me to.
But allow me to continue. Is Moto Photo. You guys know I love photography, so we have a whole page where you guys can post photos of your motos. So our shout out this week, I love saying that, is Discord user the EMS Project. Rode through Jemez Mountains in New Mexico with my 2012 Kawasaki Ninja 1000.
Nice.
Fellow Kawasaki brethren, Ghost, how you feeling about that? Dude was on it. If you guys don't know Ghost, you should know, but Ghost is our spectral producer. So awesome. Shout out to that. That place, bro, look at the background.
Yeah.
Look at all these mountains and stuff.
Yeah, I looked at it earlier.
That
I
has
was just like, yeah, that's pretty fucking cool.
That would be a dangerous place to ride around because like I'd be doing one of these things. You know? I'd be doing one of these things like
So that's the thing about ADV riding that sucks. It's like my brain wants to go, oh, look at that, and then I'm just like, dunk.
Hey, L Speed with the super chat. Pro tip: 4th and 5th time isn't the charm. # clutch. Contrary to popular opinion, I'll say that.
Look, we get it sorted.
Yeah, we're gonna get it figured out. Things that we're not gonna. Let me talk to you guys. We're gonna do a public service announcement real quick while Bo finds a fan. Oh yeah. Oh no, we got another one. Wait, welcome to the crew, Matt Wood. Thanks for joining the Ontwo Crew, man. Bo's finding a fan currently because our middle thing
It's
just.
our only fan.
It's our. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not saying that at all. So that's Moto shoutouts. You guys go check out the Discord page. The Discord page is actually kind of cool. It's actually where all the Smort guys. That's where Smort got its foundation.
Gorilla. Probably you yanking that thing out.
Yeah, I totally did ruin the fans' ground cable. Which you guys can see, Bo, he's over just like trajectorying the wind to make sure it's gonna work on the little guy. We need to swap it out.
They hear my only fan joke?
I'm pretty sure they heard your only. It's the only fan.
It's the only fan we have in here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of funny. I just don't want to laugh at it. It's one of those situations. So,
yeah. Hey, I fucking love having a laugh track now. That's fucking great.
Let's see if it wants to work now.
Okay.
It probably doesn't, but who cares? Here we go. Moment of truth. I like how I can see your face directly in there. Hey, and it's back.
Hey.
Cool. Probably go off in a second.
Long?
Yeah. All right, guys. So before bullshit continues, let's jump to the quick shifter segment, which is arguably the best segment of the show for many reasons. I will now go to the quick shifter segment. If you guys are new here and don't know, the quick shifter segment is a artfully crafted. It is an artfully crafted video allowing Bo and I to discuss motorcycle topics in a quick fashion, since that's a shift from the regular content. I'm going to go play the quick shifter segment now before Bo loses his mind.
It's a great concept for a podcast.
It is a great concept for a podcast because it allows people to not elaborate too much, but allow to get information in quickly.
Yeah. Take notes, other podcasts.
All right, quick shifter segment. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Not touching it with a 10-foot pole.
If you know, you know.
You do. All right. Rev, courtesy of Donkey Dong Doug. God dang it. This is made by Ghost on Two Wheels, our beautiful, amazing spectral producer.
Try.
Ghost,
Try.
are you moonlighting
Try.
with other podcasts? All I heard was
Hey.
Oh shit. Suzuki has announced a new service activated warranty, which means that when your bike is serviced by an authorized dealer, the warranty will be extended beyond the standard 3 years. That's fucking cool.
Huh.
I mean, also the V-Strom blued out is awesome. Can we just have a conversation about that real quick?
I don't know. I can't see that bike in anything else but that yellow.
I like the yellow, but that blue looks great. Also, I'm generally okay with this.
I'm not interested.
Oh my god! At first thought,
the yellow one is where it's at. Royal Enfield is expected to reveal their first electric prototype in 2023, looking to build a new factory for production of electric bikes. They're gonna have to, because all of their machines are like 100 years old. So like they don't have the capacity in their current. I mean, that's cool. It'll be the first time Royal Enfield has done anything modern.
I feel like
Royal fuel injection on the Scram.
I feel like they're gonna go from making really small old bikes to brand new motors. Like, cool. So it'll be an interesting shift.
This is. That's comprehension of reading. You did good.
Yay. Recently filed documents show the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT Plus is coming to the United States in 2024, which includes some upgrades, most notably a radar for adaptive cruise and a 7-inch TFT dash. Yamaha.
Ripperoni to the Johnny 5 dash.
Yeah, good. Needs to go away.
I don't know,
dude, this bike needs a TFT dash. It has so much space for it. This bike, we tried to do, we almost did, our iron butt on it. That one would be even better.
Kawasaki will be updating the Z650 RS with traction control for 2024, a feature usually reserved for larger motorcycles.
We love a good traction control.
We're starting to get to that point where those bikes
traction control is starting to come on down.
Yep.
Hell,
it always does this. It's like technology keeps coming down into.
It comes down so slow though. We always forget that it happens until something like super obvious like this. But yeah, this is ABS did the same thing. It just slow ride modes have slowly made their way down. We love that. Yeah, makes it safer for everybody to ride. But we have our ghost tip of the week. You ready? Hell yeah! Ghost tip of the week, Tom! Woo! Ghost tip of the week. Yay! That was spoken artfully by myself. Ghost on Two Wheels over on Instagram, of course. Here we go. When typing, be very suspicious about autocorrect. It could be your worst enema. Dude, I've got bit by autocorrect so many times. This one is too true. This is too good of a tip.
Fun fact, most of the typos in our videos happen because autocorrect.
Videos or descriptions, it's autocorrect.
Like 90% of the time.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, look how far we have.
Good.
We're not even halfway through. I am so fucking excited.
Wow.
This is going to be so good.
Yeah.
Ghost Eye. Oh, the clip's taken out of context. If we keep this up, Ghost is just going to make a video for the whole show. We'll just comment on it.
We just have to come in and say hello and then leave.
It's like a little baby fish. It's in the bottom of a little coral reef thing. It's like a little baby fish. Can't wait to see what you do with that. Ghosty giving you guys pieces of the WBR Garage build stream. Look at that. You guys need to thank him in the chat.
You all.
The following may bring up some tough feelings from Chase and Bo. Chase actually might need a hug, but this also serves as motivation to never give up. We've never seen a warning like this. If you are not emotionally prepared for this moment, feel free to wimp out now and stop the quick shifter. Otherwise, buckle up and prepare for the next challenge. Oh my God, this is exciting and terrifying. What? You are allowed to pause the quick shifter for a moment now if you need to collect yourself.
He only needs to pause it because of the lead. Hold your butts. I'm ready. I'm excited. I don't know what's happening.
Do we have a hold your butts sound? Hold your butts. Okay.
I was waiting for.
Hold your butts.
There it is.
Nice. All right. Just to be clear, do you know what this is?
No.
We have no idea what this is.
No.
And we're about to do this on live television. Well, live, we'll do it. Okay.
All right, old man.
Hold your butts.
You guys watch TV on the YouTubes?
Can I voice this? An epic journey.
1 mile outside your hometown, 50 miles from your alma mater, or 1,000 miles past the horizon.
Oh, chills.
To the best stops.
It's just Bucky's.
Another Bucky's. We literally went from one Bucky's of Georgia to the next. Everything is going according to plan. We're gonna get gas, we're gonna grab a snack, then we're gonna get back on the road because we are on like pure highway time right now. But so far so good. But then the music is so good.
Does this look familiar? It should, because we were here at 4:30 in the morning, and it's now 11:57, and we're back. We are 109 miles away from accomplishing the Iron Butt. Oh, we found a hole.
Was this next key?
Does this mean defeat?
Yes.
Yes, it did.
Yes.
By a 3mm hex key. Out of just the sheer safety of this, we can't continue.
You've definitely lost weight
We
from
don't know
that,
if we'll ever
that shoot.
attempt this again, just because of how much it took out of us.
My wife said when I shaved my beard, she was like, "Oh, she's like, you're thin as hell."
Time for a new challenge. The Iron Bucky's 1000? What? 1,000 miles.
I love the beavers in the background.
24 hours. 7 Bucky. 3 states.
I'm here for this.
2 wheels. 1 goal.
To eat all the brisket. Oh.
Oh my
I
God.
like how it
The
looks
road to destiny lies before you. Are you fucking kidding me?
That is amazing. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
The Iron Bucky's 1000. Oh my God.
We should have.
He even put the Iron Butt video in the. Damn it, Ghost.
Nicely. done there.
You are so much better than we are. I'm so sorry you
Here's-
work with us.
Okay, I may be putting the cart before the horse,
You mean the beaver before the dam?
but yes, the beaver before the dam.
Yeah.
We should grab a few lucky subs
Dude,
and
what
have a
bro,
group.
What if we do? We don't even do it. We'll do it this way. We'll only post it on Discord, and we will figure out a way to do the Bucky's 1000 challenge. All the Bucky's, all one day, no crazy camera stuff, just 360 and
Just
GoPro.
GoPro.
That's it. I
Have
think
like
we
a
should
little
do it.
mini group, like challenge ride.
Yeah. I mean, I
It'll
guess I
have to
could
be-
take.
It'll have to be like a smaller group. Like maybe we can be reasonable about it.
I mean, like, I don't think if we posted that on Discord, I don't think we'd get like, because we don't know how regional Discord is. So like, we could, even if we had like 10 people, that'd be a fucking squad though.
That'd be awesome.
Let's squat it up. Yeah. Interesting. We'd probably have to do it on Sunday, realistically.
Yeah.
Just so everybody could do it, including me. Ghost, so like, Ghost, do you know what the longest distance is between two Buckies for that route?
There was one that was 210 miles, so it may need a little break between it. But otherwise, it's Bucky's to Bucky's.
It's a new
ends
Bucky's
at the
every
shop.
time.
Yeah, it's a new Bucky's every time.
Oh my god. Okay, that might be the most amazing thing. There's no way we could get a sponsorship for that, but like, I would be 100% down.
Everybody at Bucky's right now.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah. So Ghost, send me a video file of just that, like just that video, and I'm gonna find a way to send that to
YouTube
Bucky's
channel where you can see all these things once they're posted.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys go check out Ghost's YouTube channel. He always posts all the stuff. Bro, that would be so fucking cool. Like, not only does it have like the challenge aspect in it, like the 1,000 miles, it takes out all of our crazy camera shit.
Yep.
Because like if I knew that's what we were doing, I could just install the bags on the CF and we just Ibex the hell out of that thing. Put the camera in the back. All motos.
Yep.
Fucking squatted up.
Yeah.
Squad! Okay, so that has to... Hey! I like that noise. Westside Rider says, count me in. Westside Rider, where are you located? You close?
In the west.
It could be west side, like west side of town.
Yeah, it's true.
It depends how bad. You in Atlanta?
How west are you?
It's like, hey, are you in like Decatur or are you in California?
Yeah, right.
Like, what kind of Chattanooga? Yeah, so he's on the west side of Chattanooga or Tennessee. You know, either one. All right.
That was fun.
That was awesome, Ghost. And we'll have to figure out when the best time to do that is.
Yeah.
Because, dude, that'd be so fun.
Yeah.
So, Ghost, would you go?
Yeah, I'll do it.
There's a little trepidation in that voice.
Oh, hesitation there, but
Okay, so we know it would be me, you, Ghost. Pat would probably he would not go.
yeah.
So that's 4. We're already squatted. So we'd have like 6 open slots.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you want to get more than 10. Because more than 10, I guess if we're at a Bucky's, everybody can get gas at the same time.
It's not like they don't have like 150 pumps at each.
Because my thing was like, you don't want to. One of the problems we had on that first Iron Butt was like, you had to wait for a gas stop when you were like out in the boonies or whatever. But if it's always a Bucky's, they're giving me 150 of them ready to go.
Yep.
So
That's awesome. I love that.
I would actually be down for that, and I can do it on the. What if I did that to break in the Ibex?
That's a hell of a break-in, bud.
Yeah, that would be a good bike to do it on, though.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So housekeeping. Got a motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's the end of housekeeping. Matter of fact, this is going to be one of those episodes where housekeeping is like the whole situation.
Yep.
So I guess let's talk about the Ibex 800T and the S model, so you guys can get an idea for it. We've talked about it a little bit because you guys know we've had a few conversations about ADV bikes here. So, the Ibex 800 from CFMOTO, it's not a brand new motorcycle for the company, but it is a brand new motorcycle in the US. They've had the 800 MT everywhere else, it seems. And they recently, as of 2023, just brought the 800 and the 800T Ibex here to the U.S. Get this.
Mm-hmm.
Price-wise, $9,499 for the S model.
Yeah.
The T model, $10,499. We are talking like a bump over $10,000. Now, not a like low amount of money, but when you list out
in the world of
ADV,
of upper mid-sized ADV bike,
it is
with
criminal theft to give away an Ibex 800T with the following mods: spoked wheels, KYB suspension, heated grips, and seat. Oh, by the way, the luggage rack comes stock. Like it comes on the T model
On the
and the
T
S model.
model.
Okay, so luggage rack. I said the heated seat has a quick shifter. Has
Up
the
and down.
Up and down. Has the power plant of the KTM 790 Adventure. So it's got a KTM engine.
Yeah.
Has the KTM 790 Adventure frame. And
Everything else around the frame, including the subframe, is their own.
yes.
And to be clear, it's not that they bought KTM engines. They made those bikes engines for KTM.
They already made them,
Yeah.
so they're making them for themselves and KTM. All of that,
Well, they don't make the 790 anymore, so.
they do. The 790 is back, if I understand correctly. Hold on, let me double check
Huh.
that. I was looking into that the other day, and I got a little
Thought they got
confused.
rid
But
of it.
I want to double check myself before I
But
make
I
that
saw
public.
some confusion about that before when people were like, "Oh, it's the KTM," and then how's KTM? Blah blah blah, and it's because they made that engine for KTM, not bought it bulk or any shit like that.
I want to say somewhere I saw that the 790 is coming back for 2023.
In America?
It's literally right here.
Huh.
KTM 790 Adventure 2023. It did go away
Yeah.
for a year or two, and now it's back. So I'm not sure. It does seem kind of strange to me that they're going to sell the 890 Adventure and the 790 Adventure. I get the 890 Adventure R, but kind of interesting that they're going to have that. But regardless, like, you know, people want to knock CFMOTO for whatever reasons, but like it's already got like built-in pedigree inside of
Yeah.
that.
They've
So-
been making those engines for years, so.
All of that for $10,500.
Yep.
It is an absolute solid thing. The fuel tank I think is around 5 gallon. I think it's like 4.89. And then what else?
It's pretty light
Sorry.
as well.
Yeah, let me grab
Like the size of it, it's you would think it's closer to the weight of like my Tiger, but my Tiger's like 540 pounds.
I'm bringing up my document because where I have like
The-
all the info on it.
The 800T is like just above 500 pounds. I think it's like 510 or something like that.
Okay.
So deceptively light considering how big it is. Like the girth of it.
Yeah, it rides incredibly well. So what?
It rides.
I thought it rode well on the street where I performed my test ride. Do you want to describe to people? You want to go ahead and do that?
So I watched a Reben one video. He does a lot of really good. It's an Australian dude, I think he is.
Okay.
Australian, New Zealand. I don't know which. He's a racer. He does a lot of cool videos about riding off road, and he also did one that was real short about setting up your suspension, but like not worrying about it as in like a clinical mathematical thing, and just by feel, setting up your suspension, your front suspension, where it sits in the forks, how to adjust your handlebars to where you need to be,
Right.
your preload, your compression, your rebound, all those things. And so I spent like 30 minutes the other day kind of dialing in my bike. And
Right.
It feels so much better. And then I walked by and I was just like, I wonder what yours feels like. So I picked up the back end of the Ibex, and the rear wheel just goes with it. There was all of the preload. Like,
And I thought the bike rode great. I had no problem at all.
it was top of the range. Like there was every bit of preload in it.
How do you spell this channel?
AREIM. Fuck.
Esponzion.
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to see if I could try to find the video, and we could watch through a little bit of it, and okay.
AREIEMANN1. This guy's I don't know how to say his name.
Oh,
Raymond.
I've seen this guy's videos pop
Yeah.
up. He does really good videos.
Like just a fucking chill dude teaching you how to be a boss on a.
So which video is it? How to transform your bike's handling? Is that the one you watched?
Yeah, it should have like 4 things.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to watch that. I have not watched any of. I haven't watched.
It's
this
a good
guy's
one,
videos
and
in a while.
it's like I said, it's not very clinical. It's very just kind of loosey goosey. How to set it up,
Right.
How to set your static sag.
I feel like
I had to adjust mine because all my luggage and shit has added weight to it, and I had like 3 inches of static sag, and my compression, my rebound were set real soft. As soon as I adjusted those things.
Yeah, it feels way better.
Feels way better.
Friggin' Mark, that's a good question. I know the front of the Ibex is totally adjustable.
Yes.
Is the rear
The rear
totally adjustable?
it's a tooled adjuster for the preload. You have to get the little ring thing.
Oh, okay.
And it does have compression. At least compression. I don't know if it has rebound, but it has an adjuster at the bottom of the shock. We actually...
Very cool. I saw you guys messing with it. I wasn't sure
we
what
backed
was
it
going
off
on.
just a wee bit.
So, Jamil, I don't know what the range on the Ibex is. That is definitely something that, while we have it, I will be able to test out and figure out, especially if we do the Bucky's
it's
challenge.
A 790, so you're going to be looking in just historically with these kind of bikes in the 40 to 50.
Actually, that's an interesting point. So let's do
You know what I mean?
KTM 2022 790 Adventure fuel range. So the fuel range on the fuel range is not going to matter because the gas tank.
I can tell you if it gets anywhere between 40 to 50, you're likely to get 170 to 200 miles on a tank.
On average, the KTM 790 Adventure gets 45.7 average MPG. So somebody do 45.7 times, let's just do 4.5 generally.
Yeah, you're going to be looking at a little, realistically, a little bit above 200 miles on a tank.
Interesting.
220.
That is not. That's a lot of miles. That's a lot of miles. Like you want to get off the bike in between them and be
that's
like.
That's why I laughed at the Explorer Tiger because I'm just like, man, that's
the big one that we had for a
300
little
and
while.
plus miles. I can't.
I think the whole thing was the big Explorer, the GT Plus Tiger, the 1200. I think we were talking about you could hypothetically, like all math or whatever, you could do an iron butt in 2 gas stops. Because as long as you started with a full tank, you would only have to stop twice, which would be entirely unrealistic. You'd have to.
Yeah, that seems.
You should use the bathroom at least.
Yeah,
more
just
than
like
that.
you get off, stretch your legs so you don't get a fucking blood clot. There's a limit. Like to me, how long I want to be on. I like having to stop because then it gives me a chance to like rest and stretch my legs and blah blah blah.
I mean, you're also going to get hungry. You're going to have to take a piss.
I get about 2 to 210 on mine out of a tank.
Based on Gonzalo, it sounds like the Ibex should get very similar.
Yeah,
to
that's
that.
what I assumed as much.
That would be fascinating. That would be one of the things that would be really interesting to find out from the Bucky's challenge. Is by doing that, you'd really get a good idea of like how well. What size gas tank do you have? Is that 5 gallons something?
4.7.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be one of the cool things that would come out of that video series. Would be like, okay, cool, but like,
and I keep my bitch in rain mode until I'm going off road. So like,
you always keep it in rain mode.
Mm-hmm.
You never pop it in crazy boy mode.
No real need to.
You don't ever get that itch to just.
It power wheelies in first in rain mode.
That shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah,
but
it's not. Rain mode is like traction control and ABS, and that's about it.
interesting. That's weird. The Triumph.
Yeah, I think they have a little bit of a throttle adjustment on there, from what I can tell. But like, that motor is just so torquey that like, it is what it is. Like I literally, I keep it in rain mode, and I came down this road that leads to the backside of the church. And I just come around and I go, and the front wheel just goes, and I'm like, rain mode.
I do know that your suspension was set up so soft at some point, like throughout the time you've had it.
Yeah.
That I went for a ride on it one time, and it was just like,
It still drives a little bit because it's a big front end, but since adjusting that,
way better. Nice.
yeah, I'm excited to dial your bike in with you, like to get it perfect.
I just need to know. So I need time on the bike so that I can know, because otherwise I'm just gonna be like, oh, this thing's always been great.
So here's the trick, and this is what I did with this, is I set it to a kind of base, like a foundation, and then ride it around, adjust, ride it around, adjust, and then that's where you're fine tuning it when you set. Because right now, the way that's set up, nobody should ever ride with 100% preload in both the front and the rear.
All I know is I went around that big turn off the highway, and that thing was fucking glued to the
There's
ground.
no reason to have that.
The more I'm thinking about that, the more I'm like, dude, no wonder I came, like, because we were looking at the first drive footage, and I think, do you remember when I was like, it looks like when I'm exiting the turn off the highway, it looks like that thing is fucking leaned all the way over. It's probably because I was.
Yeah. Yeah. So what we need to do is dial it into a base.
Yeah.
And then you go into a full setup. I'm so excited to watch your bike get built. And to be a part of it.
So here's the thing, guys.
Oh, do you want to see your little sticker?
No, we'll get to that. We'll
Okay.
get to that. I am very excited for that, and I legitimately want to make decals. So, we got a taste of, like, when you got your Tiger, we were obviously in the height of, like, oh my God, ADV, it's new. What do we want? What do we need? And we were basically like, what do we need to get on Bo's Tiger? And Bo comes with a fucking, like, he's like the kid on Christmas with, like, the scroll, and it hits the ground, and then, like, the camera cuts to the looking at the ground, and the scroll just goes, ooh, and just all the way across. Giant list of stuff. We connected with a lot of companies. A lot of them reached out, and we got some stuff put on it.
Mm-hmm.
The Tiger currently has the get the bike to the bike done build fast record. Like, no, we have not put a bike together that fast.
Yeah.
And when I mean put together, I mean have the general idea of what you want that bike to be, and then stuff comes in.
Yep.
Speaking of stuff coming in, come and get it. That's funny. Thanks, Ghost, for getting them to fix my account. So hard to have support email address for account issues. I'm confused. I will just allow myself to be confused. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm glad it got fixed. So Bo's, and also thank you for the super chat. So Bo's Tiger got put together faster than any bike we've ever put together. My MT10 took like 2 years because I was just like,
I mean, it was literally like a month and a half from time of getting bike, month and a half, 2 months.
yeah.
And then
So as we stand right now, there is a literal pile. Like, never have I meant the word pile so much. There is a pile of cardboard boxes. I can't open them.
Yep.
Because that's going to be part of the video, like building the bike up. We have basically every single mod, or accessory, sorry, that CFMOTO makes for the Ibex 800.
And they make a lot.
If you guys have, like, most manufacturers make some OEM parts, like aftermarket accessories that you can buy from the actual manufacturer, but most of them don't make a lot.
And the things that they do make, so like, and this was in researching bikes and getting one and researching the parts, it was like, oh, you get the aftermarket crash protection for an ADV bike, and then you look at the reviews, and it's like, and it's they fold, they bend. The skid plates that they offer are usually just paper thin.
Right.
They're just covers for pebbles, and their headlight guards are like plastic and stuff like that. Almost everything in there is like beefy,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
metal.
Yeah.
So it's like that. It's not something you usually see out of an OEM.
Yeah, when I was talking with CFMOTO and we were talking about what accessories I wanted to get on the bike, I was looking through their list, and I click on the page thinking it was going to be like a couple things here and there. I expected the majority of my outreach to be to other companies, and then I click into the CFMOTO thing, and I'm like, oh, you guys offer like everything, like all the way down to like a really nice headlight guard.
Yeah.
Like it looks cool as shit.
And it's metal.
Yeah.
It's like a fenced metal, which, by the way, is good because that headlight is huge. And even though that's a cost-effective motorcycle, I imagine it will be cheap to replace those.
I don't think it's cheap to replace any headlight on any motorcycle.
Is like $400 or $500 just for the headlight.
Yeah, on an ADV bike. So you're gonna be out on the dirt on the
I've
road.
been behind some people kicking up shit.
I mean, just from being behind you in the Black Hills and like shit coming at me left and right, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my good God.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Goes pulled the accessories thing. Let me see if it loads correctly. Oh my God, y'all, look at this. These are all of the accessories that CFMOTO offers.
Here's some things that stand out that normally OEMs don't offer: handlebar risers, side stand enlargers. The brake reservoir guard is something that is not often offered from OEMs. Same thing with the brake caliper guards, and a metal headlight guard. They also offer fog light guards. Did you get those?
Dude, I don't even know at this point.
Okay.
I want to say yes to everything, but I'm not sure.
Well, we need to make sure, because that'd be really fucking awesome.
Yeah, so that's a lot of
It's
stuff.
a pile of stuff, and they do that for all their bikes. They have a lot of accessories, but like in most places that I look, they offer like, here's the upper and lower crash protection, here's the skid plate, quote unquote, here's a headlight guard, and it's a plexiglass, which is fine. It does the job, but like,
right.
You know.
But when you really want to make sure your stuff is safe, then go the extra mile. So we've got everything here, even down to the exhaust. Now, the exhaust that I got, it's a little bit exploratory. So I'm not going to talk about what the exhaust is. Guys are going to have to wait for that. But from the information that I have gathered and been given, the engine is everything. What I was told is everything that fits a 790 Adventure engine, including the exhaust, will fit an Ibex 800T.
The only thing is like the mounting, because the subframe and stuff is
right.
Yeah.
But if it's one of those exhausts that have just like the clip and you can like rotate it up and down the exhaust, then hypothetically you can
if only we knew somebody could
finagle it.
make something.
True. So we have an exhaust here that will fit in a 790 Adventure. Oh, also, well, fuck it. If any of you guys are local and you have a Yamaha R7, we have a Leo Vents exhaust that we can just give you that we just need to make a video on. Like a little, film it beforehand, ride it around a little bit, install the new exhaust, ride it around a little bit, see what it sounds like. If anybody has an R7 and you're local, we can hook you up. Yep. So it's a Leo Vents exhaust. I wanted to save it. This is that situation where if I'm going to give a free exhaust to somebody, I'd rather it be like one of these guys, somebody from WBR Garage. Like, I want to give it to somebody that like is hardcore in the show and like appreciates the stuff we do. So if you guys know anybody, or if you own an R7, you guys like pass the word out. Let's get it figured out. We just need an R7 in the shop for like a few days, and you can get a free exhaust and we get free video. So yeah, we've got the exhaust here. I'm really interested to see all these bags that I got.
A lot of luggage.
And I got extra luggage that I'm super excited about.
Yep.
I was worried reaching out to companies about the CFMOTO build, because when I reached out to these companies, I was like, hey, like I'm up front about it. I'm like, hey, we're Chase on Two Wheels. We have a big motorcycle channel, but it is road focused. We're trying to get into the ADV space. And with that, most of the time, if I'm a marketer from a company, I'm going to expect to say
I think that's why the
like,
ones
you're
that
not,
we worked with at Tiger were, because we were up front with them and we were like, this is a new space. We're just dipping our toes in it. But I think a lot of these guys are like, well, that's kind of want to be on the ground floor, because if you're getting a bike in permanently,
that's
it's like
true.
One of those things. It's like, okay, so
it's gonna get featured
this is
a
not
lot.
like something that like they're getting a loaner and they want to.
Yeah.
This is a permanent fixture.
Can we get some stuff for a loaner bike that we're then going to give away eventually? But yeah, it's been really cool. The companies that have been sending stuff out have been absolutely fantastic. Yeah. I cannot wait to show you guys that. So
shout out to Compact 100. Hey,
Ghost on Tools? Enough luggage to go to Smart. God damn it. You guys are relentless.
Yeah, they are.
Jesus.
Also, I love the banner.
That is a cool banner. Celebrate the first super chat from Ghost on Tools. Celebrate. Yay! It's funny that YouTube tells you to celebrate a super chat. YouTube trying to get you guys a super. YouTube's over here like, will you guys please do super chats, please? Like, hey, for real? Like,
trying real
hey,
hard.
hey, YouTube guy, look, here's a message. Celebrate his first super chat from this guy. What else should I say? Let's see if it's hey YouTube.
Nope,
what else should I?
nope.
Okay,
Don't tempt
it might
him.
be listening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
we should
tempt him.
probably chill. Yes, Ghost. Hypothetically, if one was going to go to SmartCon, I would imagine that the amount of luggage that the CFMOTO is offering is sufficient.
Here's the thing. I need somebody to filter through that fucking thread because
What thread?
there's a thread for SmartCon on Discord, and I haven't been on Discord in a while just because we've been fucking slammed and my mental battery is dead. And so I go on there and I go, oh, I've missed I've missed a lot of messages. And then I get about like 20 messages in and I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. I need information. Ghost, can you send me information about what I need to know?
Yes, I can.
Thank you, sir.
I was about to be like, wait, are you saying that to him right now, or like, okay, cool?
Because I looked in it and then I just like I was like a cat when you pick them up by the back of their neck, they just shut down. I'm just like oh god.
You did the thing where you like walk in the door and you go like this.
Nope. I'm Homer Simpson going back into the bushes.
That's funny. Yeah. Can you not do like a pinned comment at the top?
I don't know.
Or something like that. There's got to be a more organized way.
I gotta get back in Discord because like it's so you guys are relentless on there, and so there's a lot of catching up.
I love the activity though. Like
Yeah.
I love that we have facilitated
good
a
for
way
you guys that are active because that doesn't hurt as much.
you were able to keep up with it.
No, my brain is like it was like I
That's-
leave for a day and I come back and it's like 150 new messages and I'm like fuck.
So like that's my problem with Discord is like whenever I can get on it, because obviously I don't have a ton of time, but like I'll get on there and I'll be in there for 15 minutes, and it's almost it gives me the vibe of like Instagram stories where I go in, I say some stuff, and like I'll be mid conversation and like you see how many fires I have to put out like literally every day. So like, you know, I'm on there for 5-10 minutes, I'm having conversations, I literally have to go do something. And then if I remember, I probably won't, but the next day I'll be like, oh, right, I answered so-and-so. Let me see if they said anything. I go back in and I'm like, I'm not part of this conversation at all. Like,
Yeah, this conversation ended so long ago.
Hours, days ago. Yeah, it was funny. So, all right, where are we? Are we just like chilling?
We're talking about build.
Yes, the build. We didn't talk about memberships. Like, we've been showing memberships and stuff, and we totally forgot to talk about that. If you guys want to support the show, absolute best way to do it is become a member here for Live on Two Wheels. You get access to our community page where, I mean, everybody has access to the community page, but you get access to member-only posts over on the community page. You also, if you are curious how to get there, I'll show you here in a second, but you get loyalty badges next to your name in the comments. Yeah, Ghost knows what's up. You guys, if you are a member, make use of your emojis. You guys know what to do. You get the loyalty badges next to your name. So if you guys see the little helmets next to people's names, that's how they got those. You get custom emojis that you guys are seeing in the live chat right now.
I want to make
photos
some GIFs. Let's see if
we
we
do
can
need to do that. We got photo and status updates. Get access to our members only community page where we do show updates, member shout outs, make Chase cringe when the new member's sound plays. I guess that's a feature now. Great.
It's my
cool.
It's my flag.
You also get priority replies in the comments. Obviously, when we're looking at our live chat here, we're going to notice names with colors even better. And we always look for members badges when responding to chat. Good God, barely got that out. So if you guys are curious how to do it, you just go to the Live on Two Wheels page, click the join button right here, and that will take you where you need to go. You guys check out what we have. So here are the loyalty badges. So this is.
We need to check to see how far away we are to the next amount of stickers.
I do need to check that out. Yeah. So this is when you first get it. This is our month 1, month 2, month 6, and then after a year, you get upgraded to the red helmets. Red, red, red. And then the emojis. Currently, we got the chase face, bow face, multistrada, and a ghost. We have other ideas. We are just waiting. So like the way YouTube does memberships is like the more members you get, the more emojis and options you get
Unlock.
opened up. Unlocked. So
Gotta
how many
level up,
emojis do
bitches.
you... Oh, we definitely need them because now we're going to have whatever your goat thing is. You want to show the goat thing?
You want to see the goat thing? It's pretty
Okay.
cool.
So I was coming over here setting up this camera for Bo. And Bo's in the middle of like rendering a video, which means like when he's rendering, he can't really edit anything else. So he's in like a hold pattern, and he's rendering out a video. And I look over, and the man has like a color by number looking goat image on a screen, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
I started it during the premiere of the.
So, we should probably tell them why it's psychedelically colored.
Let's just show.
Let's show
it.
them. Okay, so
Show 'em.
how do I show them?
You can get to the server from here, right?
Yeah, I should.
All
Okay,
right.
so I go to
Editing
the server.
assets.
Editing assets. You're gonna give our server breakdown.
Show branding.
Hold on, it's connecting. Which the server's been really cool today. So
I'm
I
pretty
can't-
sure it needs to be purged.
Yeah, just burned. All right, so so editing assets. Okay,
Show branding.
I'm getting there. Show branding.
Adventure Bro.
Oh, you put it in the Adventure Bros logo thing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Adventure Bros. It's Ibex. All right, hold on. I'm gonna react to it originally, and that way we can get the view. All right. Holy fuck nut. Jesus Christ, guy. Okay, we might have to adjust it a little bit,
No.
but it's this.
Yeah!
Jesus,
Hell yeah, brother! Rainbow goat.
my God.
Rainbow goat. I made that earlier.
Rainbow goat.
Oh, yeah! Let's get it in chat. Let's get it in chat. Let's get it in chat. Come on. That's fucking great. Let's give him a yeah. I love that.
I like how it matches your background right now. That's constantly
That
changing.
is so good, bro.
Rainbow goat. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be making a decal of this.
Yes.
So the inspiration.
Hey, we're getting a lot of boners in chat.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! It follows me. Oh no! Oh my God!
I also have one I made a while back of She-Hulk with Jenny written under it for mine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I am going to be searching the inspiration for this. So Bo, pitch me things that we can just have a conversation and while I'm looking for this.
Oh, so you're looking up what?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything. Cause
Ask me something.
I'm
Good
just-
God, man.
I'm just happy that people like Rainbow Goat. I know it's an ibex, not a goat, but like.
Well, a goat, an ibex is a goat. Like that is what an ibex is. So
We're just calling it Rainbow Goat because it sounds great.
wait, an ibex is a type of goat.
I'm pretty sure it's a.
Yeah, it's
like
a
sheep or
rainbow
or
goat.
something like
It's
that.
fine.
Yeah, whatever.
It's fine. If they don't like rainbow goat, they can get
It's
over
just-
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simplicity of calling it that makes
So-
it funny.
Oh God, Chase will be searching boners. That's terrible.
I like that. Yeah,
I don't like that I said
I
that.
like that
verbally.
it's my grumpy face too.
Right. Okay. So when I tell you guys I saw this and I fell in love, like fell in love so much to the point that I has.
Yep.
So we've shown this on the channel before.
Yes, we have.
I had to keep my fucking mouth shut for months.
Yep.
You guys asked Bo. It was so hard, especially for me, who gets in trouble for everything. Damn it. A little while ago, CFMOTO released a Moto 3 liveried Ibex 800, at the time 800 MT.
Yep.
Here's what it looks like.
Let's give you a good clear view.
I want exactly that.
Yeah.
Down to literally like come up with companies that we work with and put them on here. Like I want everything.
We should look at getting custom jerseys with our sponsors on them.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious.
Right?
Oh yeah, so we could put like Cardo on here.
Quad
We could
lock.
put quad lock. We could put rear lock. We could put everything.
Yeah.
I like this. Okay,
Yeah.
so
That is the...
now keep in mind, guys, this video, the bike you're seeing is not it is not made. They don't make it like that.
Yeah.
This is like a one-off race version that they made for promotion and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do, because like you can see they got like Brembo Masters on here and they got Brembo brakes. They've raced this thing out, and it's made for race worthiness, right? Like they don't have the spoked wheels. I want to take that idea, take it to my wrap guy, and I want to be like, I need you to make my bike look like this thing.
Maybe some wrapping, some
Powder
powder coating.
I don't even know if you need to powder coat
No,
anything.
I'm saying for some of the other parts, like we're gonna not gonna keep them silver.
Oh yeah, so the metal stuff, yeah, absolutely needs to get powder coated black.
The wheels.
So the wheels are going to be interesting because the wheels they can't be gold.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do though. Can you powder coat spoked wheels?
Yeah. You can just hit the hoop.
Huh. I'll have to look into that. I haven't talked to anybody about doing the powder coating on the wheels, but I want that motorcycle so bad.
When we were doing, yeah.
Hey Andy, Smort jersey. There you go. We need to figure. Where do you get jerseys made?
I don't know. We'll have to look that up.
I'm sure we can find it.
Yeah. So when we were doing when it was the first ride premiere, I found a goat emoji that was turquoise.
Interesting.
And that set my brain in motion.
Oh, the one you posted. Yeah.
And I set my brain in motion because we were talking about we wanted a sticker for the Ibex.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, bro, we need to lean into it.
Dude, look at this.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking dope.
Look at the beauty of this.
I mean,
They even have an Olin's rear
yeah,
shock.
this is like also this puts in perspective how the Papio is like.
Oh yes, that does make sense. So
because it's like when you look at it,
I was talking with CFMOTO about this. Now I told them that they need to make the Ibex that color, and when they were sending out the Papio, that's how they customized it.
Yeah.
To surprise me after my response of the colors.
And you
for the
look
Moto
at it,
3.
and I'm like, man, this is because you look at AB to that, and you're like, oh yeah, that's fucking dead on.
Yeah.
It's so
I
good.
actually want to reach out to CFMOTO and see if they know. I want to see if they have any information about the Olin's rear shock.
It's got KYB in rear and front, doesn't it?
It's got KYB in the front and the rear, but like you're talking about, like look at this adjustable like little remote reservoir.
It would be nice to have easier adjustment on yours, but it's one of those things like once you get it dialed in.
True. Yeah. If I got it dialed in, I hypothetically wouldn't need that.
Yeah, you're not. It's not like we're not doing rallies and shit like that.
Yeah.
So we
The
don't have
brakes
to-
also like there is no need to update the brakes.
So I've said this in the premiere. We did a little. I did a little research after we did the first ride because we didn't know. We've seen J Juan brakes before. Yeah, Esponzio, J Juan. We've seen those brakes before on other stuff, and it was
we
on
have
the
a zero. Yeah, we have a
It's
zero.
on
in
the
here.
Papio. I've seen them on other bikes, and I'm like, what
Right.
are those? It was a Spanish company.
To me, it didn't sound like a
No,
Spanish
it's because
company.
you thought it was a Chinese company, and
It was hard
and
to
then you were saying
undo.
J Juan.
Yeah, that definitely did happen.
In a very Chinese way, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
But they were a Spanish company that made brakes, and they were really good, and Brembo brought them out 100%. So Brembo now makes...
Which makes 100% sense because like I've used these brakes, and you do make an assumption when you see Brembo brakes. You just assume it's going to be really good. And it's almost like Brembo brakes have this like thing where it's like Brembo or nothing, right? Like only Brembos are good, and then everything else is just not a Brembo, basically. But when I use those brakes, I'm like, these things are great.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? And
Yeah.
they also like look similar to Brembo. We were talking about that. We were looking at the ones on the Ibex and the DSR X Zero, and I'm like, Zero's an expensive bike. That thing's like $25,000.
Yep.
You're not gonna put like shitty brakes. Granted, though, you don't
Hopefully.
even You don't even need them on the Zero, but that first start's coming out next week. But yeah, I was like, what is up with all these? What are up with all these things? And then we find out that Brembo's like, I can't has.
Yeah, going to buy all.
I would like to buy all of your things.
Yeah.
I would like to buy your wares.
Yes.
Which ones? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. What else does this thing have on it? I'm over here looking at it like really closely now.
I mean, it looks to be that they took the S model and
and they
added
added literally everything they could to it.
I see. Like I said, I don't know. The KYB is really good, and
probably way above what I need.
Once you dial it in, like I said, we're not doing rallies. We're not doing like crazy stuff. It is set it up how you're going to ride it. Like, so I never take my bags off. So I've set my preload and my static sag, I should say,
right,
for the bags.
So this is for me to like understand.
So we do that with yours. We set it up how it's going to be set up for the rides that we're doing.
Right. Do you need, so like, let's just say you're riding into work every day. You have a certain amount of things you always bring with you. So you set your bike up for those things, right?
Roughly.
Let's say you're going to SmartCon, you load up. Do you change any of your suspension?
Not really.
So you have it set generally in that area.
Yeah.
Because like, even if you added a few pounds.
Yeah. Even if I add a few, the most I'll add is like 8 to 10 pounds.
Okay, what if you're going like on a big camping trip and you're bringing?
No, that's everything? What I'm saying. Like my bike is set up to ride with full bags, or roundabout.
Right.
And if it's full or halfway full or empty, that's not going to change because the weight of the.
Oh, okay.
Because the weight of the bags are nominal. Most of my weight is from the mounts, so I set it up like that, and then if I throw my camping bag on, which has everything I need in it in a 30-liter bag, I throw that on there. That might be like 5 to 10 pounds. I'm not worried about it.
I thought your camping bag was way heavier than that.
No, it's most of my shit's like lightweight, like almost backpack level.
Is that intentional?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because I just didn't want to fucking haul around. Like I think the bag weighs maybe I'd say conservatively 10 pounds.
The question is, Bo, how much do you think a rainbow goat weighs?
I don't know. It's your weight in thanks.
I would expect it to weigh at least 3 marshmallows.
I'm very proud of this, by the way.
I
did that in like maybe 20 minutes.
The goat is watching.
Yeah.
It's kind of hilarious.
What I am gonna do is go line the stuff back in the middle, like all the lines and stuff. Got a little wishy-washy, but again, I did this in like 15 to 20 minutes.
We need to make this, but only the colors. Oh God, hold on. I think I know what's happening. Hold on. Patty boy, be careful. You're live on the internet.
I know I'm live on the internet. I'm watching the chat. That goat is so sick.
Right?
Okay, so hold on. So everybody knows this is Patty Rick on the phone. He's not here today. Pat, you have the mic.
Oh God, that's a terrible idea. Yeah, chat's asking me what I think about the goat. That thing is sick. I need at least 5 of those stickers.
Yes.
Send me the file and I'll get printing right away.
I got you, bud.
Yeah, he does. Pat does have a decal printer thing. So
nice.
Yep.
I'll send you that, and I'll send you a Jenny.
Want it, DM me on the gram, and we'll figure it out. But oh my God, that thing is so cool. Secondary to that, did you see my text, Chase?
I did see your text, Pat.
Okay, very happy about that.
Yes, I'm very happy about that as well.
See?
Also, what's up, chat? Love you guys. I'm going to go back to suffering with my migraine and my ridiculous amount of medication.
Ooh, one of those is fun. And it's not the migraine, if you know what I'm saying.
Rainbow Goat is a hit.
Rainbow Goat is a hit. All right, thanks, Pat.
Rainbow Goat is fire. Fire. 12 out of 10.
Not a rainbow, but is fire.
It's whatever. There's 2 colors. It's some of a rainbow.
That's fair. All right, bud. Feel better.
But
I just
He
noticed.
just died at the end.
I just noticed that behind us we have rainbows going on. I didn't even intentionality. You know, it wasn't, but let's pretend it was.
Rainbow Goat is.
Also, this shirt's kind of rainbowy. You know, it's got some of the colors in it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the shirt that I had on yesterday.
The blue one.
Yeah.
The blue one is a good shirt.
Yep.
The goat is amazing. Everybody is unanimously decides. So we need. Here's what we need. We need like jerseys that we can wear
They can
when it
customize.
gets hot.
Yeah.
Because like that way we can wear it while riding it, and that way I can match.
I want my name on the back of it.
Yes, we need rainbow goat decals.
Yeah.
And we also need rainbow goat emoji.
Okay.
So those are the three things.
So I can make. I've got.
Oh God!
In the-
What? Hold on, I'm the full cam on you. I feel like I don't
in
know
the
some
time.
things.
Okay, I wasn't in it for long.
Right.
In that time, I have like 5 artboards with different types of goats that I can use, and one of them I specifically.
Oh my God.
I specifically took the Ibex. It's just the head for emoji purposes,
Okay,
and I'll just rainbow that thing.
that's fair.
Yeah.
So let's take the goat, right? This guy.
Yeah.
What do we have to do to make this goat only have the 4 primary colors?
It didn't look right. Because I tried that originally and it just didn't look right. So I wanted to like lean into it and let this. So there's pink, teal, black, and navy, and white, and that was the general idea.
I think all the colors need to only exist in the goat, though.
Yeah, it got real muddy.
We'll have to play with this. So this is Rainbow Goat V1.
Yeah.
We'll do a couple
I don't know,
passes
man.
of Rainbow Goat.
People like that.
I know, but it's like the Rainbow Goat has to symbolize my motorcycle, so I have to do the final pass.
Yeah. Well, I'm keeping this one, so go
No,
fuck
no,
yourself.
you can do whatever you want. But
you can print that with no issue. He says that's awesome.
I'm very fascinated at what this like. Do you think it would look decent out of context though?
What that?
Yeah, like right now, like
I would put that sticker on shit. Are you kidding me?
I know, but you're like real weird though. So like,
Everybody thinks this is awesome. And
Everybody here is weird.
And nobody here is riding an Ibex.
that's fair. As the only Ibex owner, then I have say.
Yeah, this is awesome. I've got one that I haven't actually exported yet, but I've got one for Jenny, and it's She-Hulk.
So we're basically going to be writing cartoon characters.
Fuck yeah.
So we're going to make decals. Are you able to? So you've already made that.
Oh yeah. I've got an artboard with a whole bunch of shit.
Jesus
It's on the artboard that I used for the member stuff.
So in my head, when we're saying like, basically, our bikes are gonna have emoticon little things. So in my head, something that would kind of fit into everything that the shows that those bikes are going to be about. On Adventure Bros episodes, when we're talking about like, if you guys don't know what Adventure Bros is, it's basically the series of episodes where Bo and I or anybody goes on a little adventure on a motorcycle, and we're going to be making a lot of those now that we have the Ibex, or once it gets modified.
I'm also at some point going to re-record a shitty version of our Adventure Bros theme song.
Okay.
So that when I do videos on my own channel, I can just play the shitty like
Adventure Bro,
and then it just says Adventure Bros, and it's gonna cross out the S.
That
it's
was
just
funny.
Adventure Bro, but it's like me with a Casio keyboard.
That would actually be kind of fun. Please do that. So when we're doing those videos, the episodes where we're talking about me and you are going to be on, we've kind of been having like internal conversations about like they need to be very focused on we are here, we want to go to we are at A, we want to get to B for what reason, and then the episode is us getting to B and the payoff.
The
so in the beginning of those videos, it needs to be like people need context of where we're trying to get to. Yeah. So we pop out to a map, and the 2 little emojis of our bikes just kind of travel along. Like that would be so fucking Adventure Bo. Fuck Adventure. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Because then it's BROS. You strike out the ROS EAU, or like a little stamp that pops in.
Yeah.
Adventure Bo.
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen.
You know that meme where the Jurassic Park theme song is played on a shitty recorder. It's a wild one. That's basically what I had in my head, but it's Adventure Bros, but minus the plural. Me and Patty and Jeff went out and rode in Dawson.
Yeah, tell us more about that. Let's continue this adventure conversation because I think there's everything
in the video that I released on
there you go.
Monday. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. That place.
You got to ride a bike that's not yours.
Yeah, I got to ride his.
How's it feel?
We swapped the doodled.
What'd you swap for?
KTM 500 EXCF.
Explain what type of bike that is for the people that don't know.
It's a fucking dirt bike with a headlight.
Road legal?
Yeah,
Nice.
It's a dual sport.
Road legal.
It is a shaken. I felt like I had. I think I said it in the video. I felt like a tuning fork. I felt like somebody goes bing, and I got off, and I'm like,
pause just because this is poignant. I have a surprise for you.
What's that?
We switched to Liberty Mutual and saved.
Liberty Mutual.
Liberty Mutual.
Ghost found your shit.
So think about our theme song for Adventure Bros, and then playing it shittily through like really. I've got my studio at home and I've got all my keyboards and stuff, and I was gonna bang out a shitty version of it.
Ghost just claps in the fucking chat, dude. Oh my god, that was great.
Yeah, we go out to Dawson because that's a fairly close place, and it's a little bit further up north than say Pine Log Mountain is.
Okay.
Pine Log Mountain's the other way, and it's like 45 minutes. This was like an hour and change.
Okay, so a little longer.
A little longer. It's up closer towards Dahlonega and all that shit when you start getting up in that area.
Okay.
And it's a massive area with loads of trails. Patty's been talking about it for a while. He said you can get like days
I clicked
worth
through
of trails.
a little bit of that video just because I haven't had time to watch, but like the stuff y'all were doing looked really fun. The water crossing probably a little above my level right now.
We sent Patty in there first because he was on the heaviest bike with the shittiest tires.
Why not?
And me and Jeff were like, if he can make it, we can make it.
I'm surprised that Jeff didn't go first. I feel like Jeff's the guy.
He would have. It would have been. That'd have been
It
cheating.
would have been as funny.
Yeah, that'd have been
That's what,
cheating.
say it what it is.
And poor Patty get hit a fucking log like this big around and
Fucking
go like,
smash that log too, though.
all his momentum. It was a lot of fun, and there's a lot of really cool like primitive campsites and stuff there too.
Oh god.
And apparently there's an old nuclear site out there.
Is it still
Mines.
radioactive?
No, I don't think this radioactive. They have parts of it that closed down and locked off, and people used to explore in there, so they started sealing up all the entrances. But there's videos online of people going into these things and rafting through these flooded halls and stuff. It's wild.
Like the one here?
Yes, they have.
We have. Hold on. We have our foreign correspondent Patrick calling in. Hi, Pat.
Hi. So to be clear, I'm watching the stream on my computer now.
We're just getting updates from migrained Pat.
Nice.
Yeah. But there are some things that are mildly radioactive, but they're hard to get to.
Yeah.
As all radioactive things should be. Jesus.
Correct.
Yes.
Hey, what's that glowing orb? I don't know. Touch it.
I mean, to be honest, you will see a lot of like two-headed lizards and like weird-shaped frogs with extra limbs and shit like that.
Wait, you being serious?
Yeah, dead serious, 100%.
I know that some of the videos I saw, there were a lot of fucking salamanders in those halls. They're flooded.
Yep.
That lead into it, and people were like going in there, blowing up rafts, and then going down these halls. They're flooded, and there's just
Yeah, I mean, so for reference, you can find it on the internet.
Yeah.
And there are people who have like spent days exploring underground in there. It's huge.
But they also have like mines and stuff, like old like gold mines and shit out there.
So just so I understand, I'm trying to get a full picture of this. So there is a site in North Georgia that is radioactive.
It was a nuclear aircraft
nuclear aircraft test facility that was and is flooded
I looked
now.
into it, Patty. It was a nuclear aircraft. They were testing whether or not they could use nuclear power to propel aircrafts.
Okay, so regardless, it was somehow radioactive. It was then the area that was radioactive was then flooded So everything is just mixed in with the water, and people are going to the water and standing in the water and blowing a raft up and then pushing themselves through the tunnels.
I never said anybody that did any of that was intelligent.
Okay.
Also, I would
I'm just trying to make sure I understand the story correctly.
I would assume most of the radioactive material was somewhere else other than just the access tunnel.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The water, though, is going to like make it go everywhere.
I would assume as well that whatever that is sealed.
Would you though?
Yeah,
It's
so
Georgia.
Essentially, how they dispose of nuclear material is they put it into the
North
water
Georgia.
with a bunch of lead mixed into it, and then they bury it really deep underground. And then dumb people on the internet went and found them.
Yeah.
So that's there.
Huh.
But
Okay.
you know,
But we the story from Lake Lanier is gnarly. Josh Hill in the chat. But the hey, if I can't be there, I'm gonna be there. But
oh yeah, we're just doing this now. Okay.
the amount of trails that we did the other day, Bo, is probably
Yeah, you were saying it was like a 100th.
Holy shit! Are we talking about that much
No,
space?
he was saying you could ride those trails like 24/7, and it would be like several days worth of trails.
So I
Yeah.
basically, for me, I have a lifetime of trails there. I'll never run out.
Well, see, and then
I've-
just 30
I've
minutes north of that is
probably spent-
Iron Mountain.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, not too far north, there's Iron Mountain, but I've probably spent somewhere in the neighborhood of like 300 hours of riding and like riding motorcycles or driving off-road vehicles out there. And there's a good bit of it I've not seen. Like probably more than 50% of it I've never seen.
Good God.
And it's a good thing because Pine Log Mountain is probably going to go away.
Is that the place we rode?
Yes.
For a very brief stint?
Yeah, it's going away.
Sad.
The family that owns it has sold it to a development. Yeah, they're going to sell it to a development company.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your call in, Pat. I appreciate you being here. Pat's like, I'm gonna be there fucking regardless.
Yeah. But no, the Pine Log Mountain sold for $450 million.
Yep. To
Pine Log. Explain what Pine Log Mountain is.
it's a WMA lands, wildlife management lands that are just like 40 minutes away from us. So it's like it was the closest place that has trails that we could ride
Right.
within
Which
a
is where we
reasonable
filmed a
distance.
couple episodes
a
of, like,
reasonable
learning.
distance that we don't have to do an all-dayer.
Yeah.
If we wanted to go up and do a video off-road or something like
R.I.P. our
that. Yeah. It
opportunities.
hasn't gone
for
yet,
that.
but this one's not that far away, and it's got
How long
loads of
was it
trails.
take to get to this place you guys are talking about?
I mean,
I
it
mean,
was
it's
like an hour from you, right, Patty?
that's 30 minutes from my house, if that.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
yeah,
So it would be a 2-hour total travel,
yeah.
and then however.
But
long
also
there.
Iron Mountain just north of that, and then just north of that is part of the Georgia Traverse, which is
right.
yeah. So and then
So we've
in
got
that
a
area,
decent amount of chunk.
There's
here.
There's in that area where
One of the reasons I moved to where I live is to be closer to the mountains and off-roading and doing all that fun
Yeah.
stuff. There's probably between 2,000 to 3,000 miles of off-road trails
right there at the
within
base of the
an
mountains.
hour of my house.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, so this is something we need to put down so you guys can understand the timeline for the Ibex. So, typically, Pat, I'm just going to leave you on my water now. Pat's here with us, boys. So the way the Ibex has got to run is we obviously put the first start out today, and we are going to treat it as a regular loaner bike for the first month. So right now it's very road focused, has road tires on it. It has road suspension set up. And I am going to treat it as a regular loaner bike. I'm going to ride it around every day. It's going to be my bike it is my bike, but I'm going to treat it as my daily for the next month. And then, thank you, Andy, for Super Chat. Adventure Bros, Houston Valley, OHV ? Featuring Dong and Goonie. Sounds fun to me.
Houston or Houston?
Houston.
Houston, yes. Houston. So we're going to be having, thank you for the Super Chat. So we're going to have the Ibex road mode for the first month. And Bo and I were talking about the timeline because it kind of got not what we wanted it to be, but we'll make it work. We're going to do all of the CFMOTO accessories, which are all travel focused anyway. We're going to do those in this month of while I'm riding it as my daily. So we're going to install the bags on it. We're going to install the extra crash protection and stuff like that. And then that way, whenever we do our 1 month review, that's basically going to be the Ibex piecing out of being an OEM motorcycle.
Yeah.
We're not going to put anything that's not CFMOTO related on it during that period of time. But I do like doing my 1 month reviews with like the bike as close to what you guys could buy as possible. So we were talking about, it's like, well, if we just put the CFMOTO stuff on it, it kind of can show that off in an extra video.
Yeah.
So
Well, because like it really is fascinating how much they offer for
yeah, absolutely.
for OEM.
And it'll be good to show that off in a final package.
It's close to the amount of stuff Yamaha offers on the Super Team.
Yeah, which is impressive. So that's going to be our plan for the first month with the Ibex. And then after that month, then it's going to start like, okay, you know what we should do? After the 1 month review at that, everything will be installed. That's when we do the Bucky's 1000 challenge. Because that way I can get... the tires are going to be done anyway.
So
what?
are you not watching then, Patty?
Oh, Pat, you need to go watch the quick shifter for today. We're doing a Bucky's 1000 challenge. Ghost has already got it all figured out.
Yeah. Ghost, link it again in the chat for him.
Ghost is going to link it to you in the chat. Yeah, we're doing a Bucky's 1000 challenge, and we're going to squad up.
Sick.
Yeah, it's going to be so. It's going to be awesome. Super excited about it. I'm going to eat a barbecue sandwich at every one of them. I'm just kidding. I would literally shit myself. I did eat a barbecue sandwich at like 3 o'clock in the morning, though, on the last time, and that was strangely satisfying.
It was needed to happen.
Yeah, we were, because like I was doing my I don't need to eat thing.
I think that
Ghost just dropped it in the chat if you guys haven't seen it.
I think that we have a lot. So to put a pin in that conversation about North Georgia, right? Not just Dawson, because we can ride there forever and see stuff that's new. But like
Dawson is the really big, never-ending
Iron
place.
Mountain is there, and apparently that's really good riding and big. But then you also have the thousands of miles of stuff in the foothills up there.
So we're looking okay then.
Because like you go from what, Dalton all the way over to the what is it, South Carolina line.
Are they going to be able to hear me when I'm in the green room?
Yeah, they
Yes.
should. Are you gonna jump in there?
Yeah.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. All of that stuff where the Georgia Traverse takes place.
Right.
All that stuff is also like there's fucking miles and miles. Of
So
trails.
right now,
ridiculous.
self-admittedly, like I am not super familiar. You're saying all these places. I'm starting
you
to
will
kind
know
of
them
understand.
by their streets. Like
Yeah,
that's the thing.
when I
so
get
like
there-
Blood Mountain.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'll know it. But
Brasstown Bald.
I will say I am. Part of it is intentional because I do want to kind of document this process of going from just like strictly a road user and just like dipping my toe and slowly getting into it. So I kind of want to do that on camera.
Dawson's going to be the good one because just from the little bit that we rode, there's a lot of good fast hard pack stuff.
Yeah, and the best thing about Dawson is I've spent so much time there. I literally
your
know it,
quality
like,
is
the
so
back
much
of my
better
hand.
here. That's hilarious.
I have my mic at the house is like this setup is really high quality, but
Yeah,
but I know
we've
Dawson
got
so well,
the inside
I could-
trader.
I could ride
hold on. Westside Rider, thank you for the super chat. Hashtag shout out to me, to mine and Yanto's grow up.
Group ride.
Wow, I thought it was grow up.
April 30th.
Group ride, April 30th, 10 a.m., Georgia. Awesome.
Nice.
What are you saying, Pat?
I know Dawson so well. Again, I've just spent so much time there. Like, we
Right.
could spend weeks out there, and I can
having
get us
the
out.
having
every
the
weekend.
inside trader on this is helpful because
Yeah.
like and like I said, just from even that little river like, with it, that the only reason that we went that way is because the other side was closed off. So it's like there's so many options.
As long
don't
as you
have to
guys
do
like,
that.
as long as you guys understand that if I go, there could be a circumstance. Like, I'll just give an
No,
example.
we
If-
found out. You haven't watched my video, so I won't blame you.
We
on this.
literally
If-
we got to a point where we were like, let's not push our luck today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So if that happens more frequently than normal, as long as everybody agreed to not be annoyed at Chase.
We let Jeff be like, hey, you want to go bomb that little area?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Jeff's
we're like,
on a barely street legal dirtbag, and we're like,
Yeah.
hey, if you want to go blast down there, feel free. We'll hang out.
Yeah.
The one thing
I'm
that I
not gonna
do,
push you anywhere that's gonna make you uncomfortable.
yeah, because I mean I'm not gonna do that.
It was really cool. We each had a conversation about it. And we're like, okay, like there was that tree that was down, and we're like, well, we could go around there. It's like I don't feel so comfortable, because the angle of it and blah blah blah.
Like,
So
do
it
I
was
think
just one of
we
those things.
could have done it? Yes,
Probably,
then
but
we
I didn't
would
want to
have-
risk
But
it.
it's one of the
just-
pushing things.
It's extra risk that is unnecessary.
I will say one of the things I have not locked down for the Ibex yet is tires. Still waiting to figure that out.
Yeah.
We got a couple conversations with a couple of tire companies, but
I'm gonna need a new set soon.
yeah, we're playing that game. But it is 6 o'clock, so that's our Ibex show. Woohoo! I'm an adventure bro, and I got a cool shirt.
I mean,
It's
you
funny
guys
'cause
could
we were
put a
talking
goat
about-
emoji in the chat.
Yeah,
Everybody,
that goat
It's-
thing is rad.
the goat. There's a default goat emoji.
Oh, there is. Yeah, if you click the emoji button and you type goat,
all you have to do is type colon and goat.
there you go.
There,
So,
hey, there it is.
There's already a psychedelic goat. Oh, everybody's finding it. Yay.
Yeah.
So that's a cool start, but we need our own.
Oh,
we
we're
need
gonna
like
have
our own
our own.
Ibex.
We're gonna have our
100%.
own. Yeah.
100%.
We need to figure out a way to we need a name for like an official name, like an
Yeah.
Ibex, like a psychedelic Ibex. We need a Psychobix or something. The brown one's adorable too. All right, guys, that's our show for this week. It's a good time. Special announcement. Next week, we will have a guest here talking about the DGR, which is the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. I am not going to get to go this year. So since I can't go, I figured let's have a guest in. Ghost hooked it up. So Ghost, thank you for setting all that up. We're going to have a guest here in studio, and we're going to talk about DGR stuff, which is freaking awesome. I am so sad that I can't go this year, but it is what it is. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the show. If you guys want to hit the like button, that always super helps. Make sure to leave us a review over on Apple Podcasts so we can read it on the show next week.
I love all the goats.
You guys are in the chat are absolutely awesome with the fucking goats. That's so great. And if you want to support the show, grab a membership. That is the best way to support the show so that we can buy Ghost a ruckus. And what?
I said, yeah.
Yay. Boom. Ching, ching. All right, guys, that's the end. Goat out.